Hey, what's going on, Poke fans? Welcome back to Pokemon TCG Center. In today's video, we'll be looking at Pikachu Zekrom with Rebel Clash cards, the latest set that recently has been revealed and released. So the first card we're going to mention in today's video will be a Eldegoss V with Happy Match ability, which says that when you play this Pokemon from your hand on your bench, during your turn you might put supporter card from your discard pile in your hand. You can also float up and you might shuffle Eldegoss with all cards attached to it in your deck. The good advantage about Happy Match is definitely the fact that you can grab some of the supporter cards. For example, either way, Boss Order, maybe Guzma and Hala, maybe Research, or Volkner. So that's the first card in this deck. The second card from the Rebel Clash is Bolton V. I kind of like it because if you go second at your turn 1, you can try to use Electrify and search your deck for up to 2 Lighting Energy cards and attach them to one of the benched Pokemons in any way you like. So theoretically, we can attach turn 1 energy to Bolton V and then search deck for 2 energies and attach them to Pikachu Zekrom. Next turn, we can attach another energy to Pikachu Zekrom and we can full blitz. If we are a little bit more luckier, we could just try to use Tapu Koko and who knows, maybe even Energy Switch or Thunder Mountain for who knows Tag Ball GX. The same thing can also be applied with the Lighting Ride GX, so definitely extra acceleration. Some of the other cards in this deck that I really don't need to mention too much: 3 copies of the Dean, 2 copies of Pikachu Zekrom, 1 Raichu and a Alolan Raichu, 1 Tapu Koko Prism, 1 Tapu Koko V, 1 Zapdos, 1 Zeraora, and 3 copies of Stellar Wishes Jirachis. Moving on to some other cards for the setup: 3 Electromagnetic Raiders, 4 copies of Quick Ball, additionally 4 copies of Electro Power for extra damage, 2 copies of Energy Switch, 1 copy of Great Catcher, which is a very nice card. Even with the Boss Order, I still prefer to run at least 1 Great Catcher in this build because with the Volkner, we can easily search the deck for the Great Catcher. We can use Great Catcher by discarding 2 cards from our hand, which might also be energy cards, and catch one of our opponent GX Pokemons. I mean, ADP is still in the meta. Who knows? Pikachu Zekrom will also be. Who knows? Maybe some other decks like Mewtwo. Who knows? I mean, Great Catcher is a still very nice card. Even the Boss Order is here, so definitely good card. 4 copies of Quick Ball, and then 1 copy of Reese's Stamp. I decided to go with 4 copies of Switch and 1 copy of Skateboard. Additionally, there is 1 copy of Tech Switch as well. Tool Scraper, which is a very nice card, fantastic card. I also decided to go with 1 copy of it as well. 1 copy of Thunder Mountain, which is the only Stadium card in play. I wish you can also scrap the Stadium with the Tool Scraper. Unfortunately, you cannot. 1 Guzma and Hala. I mean, the only reason for Guzma and Hala over the Stadium Nav was because you can also search the deck for Skateboard, Speed Lightning Energy, and Stadium card. And let's say you don't have nothing, you can still attach Speed Lightning Energy, draw 2 extra cards, which might allow you to go for, Quick Ball into the Din. So that's the reason why I actually decided to pick one of the Guzma. I could also try to find a space for second one, but I just couldn't get, that extra space. But I will probably maybe play 2 of them in the future, who knows. 3 Researches, 4 Volkners, 1 Skateboard that I already mentioned, and 12 Energies, 4 Speed Lightning Energies. The new card that says as long as this card is attached to a Pokemon, it provides a Lighting Energy card, but when you attach this card from your hand to a Lighting Pokemon, you can draw 2 cards and 8 regular basing Lighting Energy cards. And this is the deck list that I will use in today's video. Make sure to hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more videos, let me know what you think about this deck list. I think that this deck is a very good, it's probably going to be one of the best decks in the current standard format. Post rotation, this deck is not going to be any more good. We can discuss a little bit about it, why this deck for post rotation will lose Electro Power. It will also lose a Thunder Mountain, also losing Zeraora GX and a Skateboard and Volkner. So there's 5 different cards that's gonna be pretty much removed from standard once the rotation started, the team up on and I'm not quite sure how this deck will be good. I mean, still without Zeraora you can live, without Volkner I guess you can also live, but what about Thunder Mountain, what about Electro Power, that extra damage? I'm not quite sure. I mean, you can still live without Electro Power because you can use Zapdos and, you know, switch between Zapdos, but with the Mellow and Lana in play, Super Scoop Up, probably not going to be in the format. But who knows? I mean, yeah, with the Mellow and Lana hitting for 80, not going to be that super effective. I mean, probably not. This deck is probably going to be just dead in my opinion. Boltund, we probably going to be played, maybe even the max. That also another new lighting Pokemon. I don't know. The lighting Pokemons are just going to be destroyed. They will just lose way too many support, and, you know, I just don't feel that is going to be good for the boss rotation. There's the boss orders. This is the Giovanni. It looks so nice. I mean, it looks gorgeous. Anyways, let's move on to the game test so you can see how this deck works in action. So, see you in the game. Alright, so there you go. A Pikachu Zekrom with some of the newest Rebel Clash cards. Definitely gonna be interesting matchup, that's for sure. I don't know, let's start with the Pikachu Zekrom in the front. I'm thinking about starting maybe with Zeraora so I can maybe play Energy Switch, Attach Energy, Retreat. I don't know, maybe I made a mistake there, who knows, we shall see. I have Electromagnetic Raider as well as a Quick Ball and a top deck Waltner and a Switch. So I'm thinking about Quick Ball into the Jirachi, Switch into Jirachi, Electromagnetic Raider for nothing less but for a Dedenne. I do have Eldegoss as well as Boltund. So it should be fine, at least for now. I need some energies in discard pile. Do I need Electromagnetic Raider? I don't. But still I want to discard it. For sure. Alright, give me the fresh hand of 6. There's at least an energy card, which is good. And in addition to that, I'm just gonna pass the turn for now. That's gonna be it. Alright, turn 2, Quick Ball can be used for Tapu Koko, and then I can either way go with the Dedenne or Eldegoss Wii for the happy match. So here and there might be good. No doubt about that, the Guzma and Hala would be probably the best way to go in this matchup. I can't believe that I didn't even pull a special speed lighting energy, so I can draw 2 extra cards when I attach energy from my hand. Am I playing against? Yes, I'm playing probably against Mewtwo. There's a Crushing Hammer, and it is a Tails. So if my opponent flipped the heads, I could probably just bring that energy back with a Tapu Koko, but still you really don't want to lose energy. I was thinking for a long time maybe about Wait and See Hammer as a one-tech in the Pikachu Zekrom deck, so every time I go second I can just use Volkner for it and slow down my opponent a little bit. Can be very good against ADP decks, ADPization for sure, but then again I just decided, you know, to skip that. Alright, so Mewtwo with Big Charm. So 300 HP on the Mewtwo and Mew GX. And there is a Weakness Guard Energy. And looks like that's just gonna be it for my opponent. So, let's try to see... Alright, let me first grab myself a Tapu Koko Wii, and the second thing I'm gonna do, I will try to Stellar Wish potentially into Guzma. Not even close. Not even close. So, Quick Ball I already have. This is a very tough choice. Okay, I'm going with another Quick Ball, so just trying to tip my deck as much as possible. I'm also thinking about putting the Zapdos on the bench. It is a non-GX attacking Pokemon, so it might be useful here and there. But then again, when I think about that a little bit more, why not to grab one of the two Raichus that I have? I still didn't play supporter card, and I'm trying to see if I can find two switch cards and a skateboard. Alright, but what else I can discard with my quick ball? Maybe Bolton Wee. I'm probably not gonna need this card. So let's just go with the Dean Charge. Oof, that is a very messy hand, but at least there is a Walkner, so I can go with a skateboard energy card, and at least I can retreat my Jirachi, and I can't even knock out my opponent, so I'm just hitting for like 150, and I'm trying to attach 3 energies to my Raichu, and Alolan Raichu tag team on the bench. Okay, so turn 2 can potentially be a good, because I can grab 4 prize cards with the Volkner and with my tag switch play. But then again, I even have 2 energy switches available. But I also have Boss Order. And something tells me that I might just go with a Boss Order, trying to maybe paralyze my opponent Mewtwo. Oh, but yeah, he have Research. Trying to see what my opponent can actually do here. What type of the play he can use. He was probably trying to use Solgaleo GX, Soul Burst, and Sunsteel Strike 1. So Soul Burst, definitely good on the turn 1 if you have 5 energies in this card. Oh, there's a Trevenant as well. Alright, that Pale Moon wouldn't be bad. But since I have Zeraora and Walkner in my hand, I'm not quite sure how smart that would be. But overall, so far, I did a good job. I managed to set up properly. Not going to complain too much. Looking forward to swing my opponent with Pikachu Zekrom. I also see Zacian Wii on the bench for that Interrupted Sword. Definitely not worthy, I guess. 2 energies might go to Mewtwo. So, okay, there was more than 2 energies. Alright. Okay, so should I go with Attack Bolt? Or just another Full Blitz? Or should I just... Well, I can't Full Blitz. I can Boss Order, maybe a Zacian. But let me see something out. I can maybe, but just maybe, try to steal the show here with that Zacian play. And I will just retreat for free. And I'm gonna Tandem Shock my opponent Zacian for like 160 for now. And if he don't have Switch, next turn I can potentially find myself a Great Catcher, and with the Great Catcher pull 4 prize card knockout. Knocking out maybe, actually going for, not a 4 prize card knockout, but maybe going for the Mewtwo and then just trying to paralyze Mewtwo. And yeah, but that's just not going to be possible. I need to become active Pokemon. Yeah, never mind for that. I have something on my mind, but probably not going to work. But still, I can take 4 prize cards attacking with the Pikachu Zekrom, for example. Maybe if I can find Stadium. Or I can go Or I can go for the knockout versus... Yeah, I can actually just avoid attacking Mewtwo and Mew. Ah, no way, there's Chaotic Swell, so never mind. Not gonna happen. But even eliminating one of those two Zacians is good. Because I can Lightning Ride for 250, right? I just need 2 extra energy cards and that's literally it. So I'm thinking about probably just resetting Stamp my opponent. Attacking him. Let's see what I can find with the Speed Lightning Energy. That's okay. That's okay, but do I really want to... Like, I can just take knockout here with the Pikachu Zekrom for like 150, and next turn I can prepare myself with Electro Power for sure. Yeah, that's gonna be the play for sure. But in addition to that, I will also need Tool Scraper. So what are the odds of pulling Electro Power? Much higher than that Tool Scraper. Okay. I misclicked on the tag switch. Yeah, never mind. Never mind. Let's just throw that reset stamp down to 6. Okay, I'm good to go with a full blitz. For now, I'm going with a full blitz. Just in case, I really don't want to lose so many energy cards, so I will just full blitz right now and attach one of the energy cards to Zeraora on the bench. Alright, there is Electro Power as expected, and Jirachi. So Raichu needs 2 extra energy cards, at least 2 extra Lightning Energy cards for 250. And that's just perfectly fine. 280, yeah, I just need either way Tool Scraper or another Electro Power for knockout against Mewtwo. If my opponent won't be able to basically... I mean, he can possibly knock me out here with Blastoise. But I'm not quite sure how good that will be. Desert Hurricane. What the heck? Okay, he knocks me out with the Flygon. Alright. That's a very good play. Thunder Mountain is a top deck. There we go. So 1 Electro Power. Before that, I'm going with another Speed Lightning Energy. There is another Electro Power. And additionally, I can use my Energy Switch. I use 2 Electro Powers, so I can hit for 250 plus 60. Great Catcher, Volkner. Let's go for the Volkner for now. And I'm just gonna put another Jirachi on the bench just in case. I will use that Volkner for Electromagnetic Raider and pretty much nothing else in addition to that. And I'm going very risky here, trying to thin my deck as much as possible. Lightning Ride GX will allow me to knock my opponent Mewtwo, and I need to promote something in the active position. Is it even matter which Pokemon should be promoted? I guess it's not important that much. So Jirachi, Electro Power, and a switch. So the worst thing that can potentially happen to me would be a reset stamp and let's say Trevenant play, but otherwise I think that's pretty much GG. I mean, at this point the only card that I need is Great Catcher, and I have 2 Jirachis and 2 opportunities to grab myself a great catcher. For that, the Dean GX on the bench. So everything looks perfect for me. ADP discarded for my opponent as well. I think that the turn when I paralyzed his Zacian was pretty much a GG, because he wasn't able to basically knock me out with either way Flygon or maybe Blastoise. So from that moment, there's a great catcher, so it might be a great catcher for Raichu, and it is. I'm just trying to see if there's something that I'm actually not seeing. I mean, you can pretty much chunk away, and that's it. Air balloon? Alright. I mean, as long as there's a stadium in play, so I can just, attach energy even onto Zeraora, even if he can somehow, discard energies or knock my Raichu out. But if he can knock my Raichu out, I would pretty much lose the game. So, alright. The top deck, retreat onto Jirachi. A Stellar Wish into the Great Catcher, and I can pretty much use the Great Catcher for that the Dean. I can pay the switch, and I can knock him out with my Raichu and Alolan Raichu for 190. I could even try to search even more through the deck to find even more extra resources if I need any of them, but overall that is a GG, and unfortunately for my opponent, that's the fit. I mean, MVP Raichu and Alolan Raichu, for sure I will agree with that. I flipped 2 heads. How many coins did my opponent flip? Pretty much he flipped 1 tails. But lack of the switch cards in his deck actually cost him the game. I think that he actually lost the game for sure the moment he was not able to attack when I paralyzed that Zacian. So overall, that is a GG, and that's the end of the video for today's deck review. I hope you guys enjoy watching it. Make sure to hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more videos. I hope you enjoy watching it. Make sure to leave the comments below and let me know what you think about it. So till the next time, have a nice day and goodbye.